What's up, ladies? What's going on? Let me see who all off in here. Let me see. What's up, Queen K? What's up, Gabby? What's up, Sunrose? Pretty hair. Wait for it. Stacy, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday. What is going on? Hey, Sunny Days. Hey, Starlight. What's up? What's going on? Today we're going to be talking about Strong Mommy Chrissy. I want to react to these two last uploads that she had did. She did one yesterday and she did one today. So that's what we're gonna be reacting to. What's up, honey? What's going on? What's up, Anita? How you doing? What's good, y'all? Okay, so she uploaded a video with her DNC. She said her sister was there with her, but it was something that I noticed. I noticed that while she was at the going to get this procedure, that there was never no mention around her sister what type of procedure that she was having. It's just like it seems like anytime that she has spoken about the procedure, she has been by herself, not around him, not around nobody. She's always by herself. Like I'm sitting here, she'll sit here and she'll explain it. She said the reason why she didn't record the whole entire journey as she said she was going to is because she was so her anxiety, but she was able to film certain things. My thing of it is this: if you say that your anxiety was up the roof, I don't think that you would have had you wouldn't have thought to record anything, regardless. I mean, period. Just imagine being pregnant and being excited about being pregnant just for this situation to occur, and then you're not pregnant anymore. And I'm gonna make my disclaimer: this is not to be insensitive to this topic at all whatsoever. It's just that some things that I observe and some questions that I have to ask, and that's my prerogative. That's my business, because just some things that just don't make no sense. Um, what's up, Queen Letta? What's up, baby? What's going on, New England? Um, but she said, though, well, the reason why I didn't record is because I was so anxious, and not only that, my anxiety was up the roof, so I didn't think to record anything like that. I just basically wanted to come and tell y'all what I want y'all to know, and that's it. That's all. For all we know, you could have been there for anything. We don't know what you was there for. I mean, I'm just keeping it real and keeping it honest. I mean, there's been so many content creators that created stories that was not true, and to sway people one way to be thinking that things are true that are not true. I'm just being honest about how I feel about what I have seen on social media from day to day to day. I mean, it is what it is. She is not exempt from putting on a show. I mean, glitz and glamour. I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about what I look like at this particular moment if I don't lost a child. I wouldn't be thinking about no shit about how y'all going to be perceiving me if I come on camera looking busted. If I come on camera with no wig, no eyelashes, no makeup on my face, just know that I'm going through something, and you can kiss my ass if you feel any other type of way. What's up, pretty stoner? You know what I'm saying? So if your anxiety was so high, why did you even think to record anything? I wouldn't have been recording shit, because it seems like since people were on the side of, oh, I don't believe you, let me go ahead. New England coast, sis. Okay. Okay. Her anxiety was up the roof. Yes, she did. Her nails, talking about a miscarriage. Yeah, and talking about how she was looking and all types of stuff. She was managed to squeeze that off in there too, which I found very odd, because this is a very touchy topic. There was no tears, no type of anything whatsoever. Thank you. She is no better than the others. She really is not. So therefore, she is not exempt from making up a storyline, playing on people. What's up, baby? What's up, Flo? She's not exempt from making up storylines and making people follow what she's saying, and that's just on some real shit. But people can feel however they want to. I'm not here to sway nobody either way, or convince somebody to think how I think. You can think however you want to, but I just feel like there's just some questions that, I mean, there's some things that just don't make no damn sense to me. Like, for instance, why is it that every time you speak about this baby, nobody is around you but you? I mean, you could have told your sister. People go so far as lying. You have to lie to everybody around them for it to be believable, unless it's just some sick ass motherfuckers that's just gonna go along with that bullshit, which there is. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say that Jasmine and Olivia is the only ones that's you know, capable of doing such things, because she is too. Wasn't she at the doctor or so much before announcing this pregnancy? She has been to the doctor like several times before, pretty stoner, with that cough and then the sore throats. And then she's basically saying, what y'all think about her talking about she feel like she got beat up in surgery, that she had this big old bump or bruise on her lip. I didn't have no bruises on me because I would have woke up wondering whose ass I need to whoop once I got myself together, once I got off that anesthesia. I mean, she just made the situation sound so overly dramatic and so soap opera-ish, and it's just like, what are we watching? Like a TV show for real, for real? Like, is this a sitcom? I mean, what are we doing? Because I'm trying to take her serious, but then it's just like, I know if I would have miscarried a child that I was so happy about carrying, there is no way that I'm not going to get on here and express that and talk about that and not have no tears roll down my face. It was just like she was just telling a story. I mean, that's what I took from it. What's up, Tamika? Yeah, she could have had. That's what I'm saying, because she did say, now check it. She was like, they're going to send the labs off for further testing. I was thinking to myself, further testing of what? The whole point of a DNC is to clean your ass out. And then she's talking about how she done research other people's stories. If you were so scared about this procedure, why would you make yourself more scared by using Google as a doctor? Jalen, what's wrong with you, boy? Why would you use Google as a doctor to further scare you more? I mean, I don't understand. If you have doctors that's overseeing you, then you need to ask them questions and trust that what they tell you is true, and trust that they won't do no malpractice on your ass, whatever the case may be. But she talking about she done researched other people's stories and shit. I done told y'all about my story when I had my last child, which was Jalen. I had my tubal ligation right afterwards, and I hemorrhaged after the tubal ligation. That's what made me have to go get the DNC. They told me that if the DNC did not clear it, basically, if I kept on bleeding, I was going to have to get a whole hysterectomy. It's just like, what are we doing here? Are we mixing people's stories together to make it your own? Because at this point, I think the shit is sick. And then just in certain clips of a baby moving and things like that, I mean, but you know that picture that I showed that's on my thumbnail? Chrissy posted that picture of her poking her stomach out. And in that video that I have in my phone, she was basically saying, you know, sometimes I get bloated and sometimes my stomach looks like I'm pregnant. So I'm just thinking to myself, hey, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Did you was you playing games or something? Did you just want to see if how would he react if you were to get pregnant? Are we going to be finding out you pregnant like in the next 3 to 4 weeks or some shit around Valentine's Day? Are you going to get pregnant? Why wasn't he there? Why did you say, oh, well, there's something I don't want to get off into about y'all coming to a decision about him not being there with you, but he's the father of the child, which I have no understanding. I mean, he did come down there for other things, so how come he couldn't come down there for that? Especially if you wanted to schedule it. I'm just trying to follow everything that you're saying. What's up, Alicia? That's how you know she's lying, because she's trying to prove everybody wrong. Yeah, by like taking pictures of her braces and stuff. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck if y'all thought that I was lying or not. That's what if y'all are entitled to however y'all want to feel about whatever I say out of my mouth. If she knew better, she would do better. For as long as she's been on YouTube, you would think that she would know that. I mean, common sense. Why are you on here posting your bracelets? That just goes to show, like, who are you? Okay, why would you be trying to prove anything to people at this moment that you're going through a miscarriage? Can anybody answer that question? Would any real mother that's done miscarried a baby, or that's still carrying a fetus inside of them that's no longer living, have time to be taking pictures of bracelets to prove to people that she really went and got a DNC, when you can go get a DNC for many of other things as well, not just because you miscarried a baby? It could be because you wasn't properly cleaned out due to an abortion and some other shit. I mean, all you got to do is just read up on it. I mean, and if you know, you know. I mean, I'm just saying. I didn't have a dramatic story to tell as far as the DNC go, but I can tell you that the dramatic shit that I did experience was the hemorrhaging and me having to receive blood because I lost so much of it. And that's pretty much it. But I'm not gonna get on here and put on no show and be making up shit to make nobody to feel so sorry for me. How you doing, Sharon? What's up, Mary? To make anybody feel sorry for me knowing that I didn't experience that. So either testing came back and they had to test Jordan and he wasn't the daddy and she got an abortion, just a theory. I'm just saying, you know, it could be a lot of different things, Flo. I'm confused. How many hospital bracelets can you have? One doctor's, go back there, lay down. You know you're supposed to. No, sir. Hold on, y'all. My baby is supposed to be laying down. He's supposed to be in the bed. Hold on. What's up, baby? Are you awake? Does anyone else think Bay is gone? I don't know. It don't seem like he's ever there other than, what's up, Ashley? She could have got a hysterectomy because, let's see, because she said she had a cyst on her ovaries. She has always came with stories every time that she has gotten pregnant with one of these babies. Like the last ones that what's up for real now? What's up, baby? The last ones that she has gotten pregnant with, she had a story to tell. And when she told the story about whatever it was with one of those kids, people were saying that she was lying then. Like, this is a never-ending story. The same way I showed y'all those old clips of Jasmine going to go get those B12 shots. And I say, you see how it's like deja vu? It's like repetitive-ass content. That was 3 years ago, but currently in this moment, that's the same shit that's going on right now. It was just that the only difference is that Chris ass is done really hit the door and his ass is gone. And then in her situation, like, she's going to these doctor's appointments. He was never present. Not one time was he present around that I seen. And then it seems like there's no more content to push with her and him. So now we go into this. And she wanted to do a sit down, but she kept reverting back to, well, if you want to go more into details, just go to my last video. I mean, if you don't want to share, then don't share, because then people are going to have questions about things and you're going to be like, well, why are you so, and people are going to be like, well, why are you so invested? Why does she bring something private, public, when she should have kept it to herself? Why broadcast this for clicks and views? What would be the point? What would be the reason? They're so selfish that there's women who are easily triggered. It's not content. Exactly. Women that cannot have children, that's following them and feeling sad for them. And this shit could just be a whole storyline, some made up shit. But anyways, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I done talked enough. I'm gonna go ahead and play this first one. When she said when she went to the DNC. And then she has the fake tear that she put on her thumbnail. And then she did clickbait, my boyfriend abandoned me. Like, that type of shit right there. Why do you have anything like why are you like trolling in your moment of miscarrying baby J? God rest his soul. Why are you trolling in the midst of you going through this? Like, how are you finding time to create titles like that and say shit like that? Like, my boyfriend abandoned me. Like, ain't that on some trolling shit? But he didn't really abandon you, so why put that in your title? What would be the point? Yeah, why would you have your thumbnail like this? Why would your thumbnail have a fake tear? Why not just have a real tear? Let me make sure I have my I don't have my dim on, y'all. Just because y'all don't have to go to school in the morning, it don't mean y'all gonna be running around here. So go lay down. The same rules still apply because it's still a school night. Okay? Y'all better not come in this far room. I'm not playing with y'all. Okay, yeah, I have my DM on. Let me see if y'all can see it. Plus, it's small too, anyway. But yeah, she has like a fake tear. You can see it. It's right there. Like, why? What's the point? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play it. What's up, Timmy? Yeah, it's sad for anyone to lose a child. It really is. But it's even worse for someone to play like they done lost one. What's up, JJ? What's up, J and J Reactions? How you doing? Hold on, y'all. My children think they for the party like a rock star and they not. Hold on, y'all. Hey, that's so E. My thing is, why is she posting about this? I don't understand. Some people grieve differently. Yeah, people do grieve differently, and then some people are just weird. Not a fake tear. What's wrong with that lady? I don't know. I mean, but there was absolutely none in the video that she posted today or whatever. And it's okay. All right, here we go. What's up, Ebony? Cleaning all day. I mean, just the nonchalant. Hey, Rosemary, how you doing? Hey, love and happiness. It's the nonchalantness of it all. It's the moving around, knowing that you have that baby in you that's no longer. It's just all kind of weird shit. But anyways, all day. And another thing that I'll talk about this later on, but I have been fighting intrusive thoughts all day, and I've just been praying all day because I'm nervous and I have my nerves, and I just keep thinking negative thoughts, like, oh my gosh. I hope I wake up, I hope I don't bleed out, I hope everything, and I've just been praying, God, please remove all these negative thoughts from my head, because you know what, I'm just concerned and I'm worried, and I need to just have faith in the one God and stop acting like I don't know. I prayed over the procedure, I prayed over my body, I prayed over my baby's body, I prayed over like I feel, and I've just been slaving like Cinderella today, okay? So I deep cleaned the kitchen, the floors, did all that jazz, because I'm not gonna want to do anything, and the kids should not have to do anything but straighten up after themselves. There's no excuses. I reorganized my pantry and kind of got everything the way I like for it to look, wiped off the cabinets, all that jazz. Mm-hmm. I did the refrigerator, same situation, kind of organized it, and I have a Walmart first order. But also stuff and odds and ends. So I ordered some quick stuff for the kids and dinner stuff. To kind of we need some juice, we need some water. Prop called me today and said that I need to be drinking at least 16 ounces of apple juice or Gatorade. And she was very specific about clear fluids tonight, and 16 ounces in the morning. I can drink liquids until 9 a.m. I can eat solids until 3:30 a.m. Obviously, I'll be asleep at some point. She said it they have lots of carbohydrates. Gatorade has lots of carbohydrates. Apple juice has lots of carbohydrates. And so I guess it's your body's fuel. You know what I'm saying? And you can't hush. Welcome, Rosemary. So your body's going to have something, it just helps your muscle memory and all this other stuff she was saying, and just your body do what it does, give it energy to do the things that it needs to do. What? Hold on. Then that's what. I'm gonna run this weird shit back one more time, because it was just a whole lot of just nothing coming out of her mouth, and I just don't understand. Hey, Ebony, it's just a whole fast talker. Listen to everything that's going on. You got to pay attention. So nothing else that anybody says after that is in their mind, other than the fact that she said that she had a miscarriage. Then they'll feel like you're being insensitive. But I mean, you see what you see and I see what I see, and that's it. I mean, that's just me being honest about the situation. I mean, it just don't make no sense. What's up, 80s baby? What's up? How you doing? So I'm gonna run this back so y'all can understand what I'm saying. I mean, what do you mean so that your body can do what it needs to do? Because if you had to have an emergency DNC, your body will just have to do whatever it's gonna do so they can clean you out to avoid other like complications and things like that. Stand. It's up, Neola, baby. What's up? Telling her to drink that and all of that. I don't, on the bed. Yeah. Option of miscarriage is no through, but had a heart transplant. I mean, was tripping. Show you a lot about this. Honey, I'm gonna talk about it because I don't care how I see what I see, and everybody differently, and I like whoever. I feel like show and prove this is actually real. This is an actual real thing. Especially when there's going to be opinions of other life. You've been on her plenty of years, many moons. You know how down situation. Why make something left private, public? You don't want nobody to have opinions. And I mean, like you're over the top with it. I mean, do you not realize to get a DNC had one? And I didn't go through all that. I'm breaking up. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I'm breaking up. If I'm still breaking up now, I see my bubble, but if I'm breaking up, let me know. Something. She said it's still breaking. Can y'all hear me now? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. In the chat now. I think I might have fixed it. I'm not sure. Just let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Oh, looks like I done went out again. Disabled that. Oh, okay. I turned my whatchamacallit off. Let me turn it back on. Oh, y'all can't hear me? Okay. Yes, son. What, it went off already? Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go see what they want. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay. I had to fix the TV because I had turned the TV off on my honey. I had disabled that thing. Accident. Okay, so just let me know if it starts up or whatever. All right. So it's better. Cool. I'm going to y'all so or whatever. And then we'll go from there. What's up, Ashley? What's going on? What's happening? I'm break again. Okay, hold on. I'm about. Hold on. Kitchen. Hold on. Let me see something. Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know, maybe it's just over there in that area. But let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. Okay. I think I was in a bad area. This is the night before my procedure. I'm going to go ahead and start this. I have been deep cleaning all day. And another thing that I'll talk about this later on, but I have been fighting intrusive thoughts all day. And I've just been praying all day because, I'm nervous and I have my nerves. And, I just keep thinking negative thoughts like, oh my gosh, I hope I wake up, I hope I don't bleed out, I hope everything, and I've just been praying God, please remove all these negative thoughts from my head, because you know what, I'm just concerned and I'm worried, and I need to just have faith in my own God and stop acting like I don't know. I have no, you know what I'm saying? I prayed over the procedure, I prayed over my body, I prayed over my baby's body, I prayed over all of the staff, the nurses, my doctor, everybody in the OR. I look like I feel, and I've just been slaving like Cinderella today. Okay, so I cleaned, deep cleaned the kitchen, the floors, did all that jazz, because I'm not gonna want to do anything, and the kids should not have to do anything but straighten up after themselves. There's no excuses. I reorganized my pantry and got everything the way I like for it to look, wiped off the cabinets, all that jazz. I did the refrigerator, same situation, kind of organized it, and I have a Walmart grocery order that I placed. There's nothing in my freezer really, but a whole bunch of stuff and odds and ends. So I ordered some quick stuff for the kids and dinner stuff. So, and we got so kind of we need some juice, we need some water. Pre-op called me today and said that I need to be drinking at least 16 ounces of apple juice or Gatorade, the yellow kind. She was very specific about clear fluids, the yellow Gatorade, tonight, and 16 ounces in the morning. I can drink liquids until 9 a.m. I can eat solids until 3:30 a.m. Obviously, I'll be asleep at some point. She said it they have lots of carbohydrates. Gatorade has lots of carbohydrates. Apple juice has lots of carbohydrates. And so I guess it's your body needs fuel. You know what I'm saying? And you can't eat. So your body is going to have something, it just helps your muscle memory and all this other stuff she was saying, and just helps your body do what it does, give it energy to do the things that it needs to do. So then that's why you need to do that. So anyway, so that's why you have to drink Gatorade or water. You guys, Gatorade or apple juice. She looked like she been bleaching her skin. That's something your hospital has ever told you. I haven't had surgery in Marcel. 20 years. Okay, and then the last time I had surgery, I was a kid, and I don't remember much of it. So, I don't remember that being one of the requirements, though. So, she also said, take a shower at night using Dowel soap. I don't use Dowel soap, so I had to order some. Ordered that. That'll be coming. And then I ordered the Gatorade because apple juice makes me feel more dehydrated. So I'd rather go with the Gatorade. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull my hair back. She gonna talk about it and just wear it like that. Love and happiness. That's basically it. She said no lotion sprays, no lotion sprays, deodorant, things like that. So I'm gonna be dry. I'm gonna feel like the Sahara Desert. I do not like not putting moisture on my body after I shower. Oversharing. You gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna make steak and shrimp. It's quick, it's easy, and a hearty meal. I need to clean my room, and I want to clean my bathroom and get everything laid out for me. So all I have to do literally is come home and get in the bed. The kids can make quick stuff, you know what I'm saying? Get a snack, make something quick for themselves or whatever. I've got quick stuff from Chick-fil-A, whatever, and then I have more stuff coming. Should be here hopefully within an hour. Then I'll stock the fridge. They'll have noodles and all that, and I can just sleep or relax or whatever I need to do. Again, this is my first DNC. I don't know what's gonna happen. Why you won't be sleepy that first day, and so that's why you to be here. So I want them to be good. Yeah. You are outpatient for a reason. That the procedure that you was receiving, they would have kept your ass in a damn hey Brand, they would have kept you out of the hospital. And my thing of it is, if you were such a fall risk, what made you a fall risk? I used to be a transporter. And why did they put that on you? Did they put it on your arm due to them giving you anesthesia that you say you were so afraid, and then you said them you out and all of this shit or whatever, whatnot. And then you said something about get further tests, girl. Anyway, girl, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and listen to this story. We're gonna listen to you tell the story. I'm still breaking up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Thanks for telling me. Am I still breaking up? Okay, Queen. Let me see if I move this way. Let's see. What about now? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Just make sure y'all keep telling me. She made a point to show those. Okay. Did y'all hear what she was saying? Anyways, the last of it is what we need to hear anyways. But I'm okay. Here she go. This is the day of the DNC.
The procedure, I'm about to jump into the shower. My sister's on her way to pick me up. So I just ended my my ability to drink liquid window, which was until 9 a.m. And it is now 9:28, and my mouth is already dry as shit. So I don't know how this is gonna go. But I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm about to swish some water and spit it out because like my mouth is dry. So yeah, I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm just gonna throw something together as comfortable as possible. I've been nervous, and I've been I don't know, feeling like, just nervous about the whole procedure. But at this point, I am just ready to get to the finish line. But I am still feeling nervous. I can't even address my emotional feelings about the pregnancy right now. That's on hold until after I get over my fear of surgery. So
but you done had
I'm trying to stay positive.
You done had all of those babies.
What
you mean?
Whenever I start to feel a negative thought or question come into my mind, I'm just praying. Today I've been on the phone with my mom, my boo, just like talking time before surgery, and I'm not just get in and get right into surgery because at least I feel I can ease in.
See, look at this. We ain't playing with you in this music you got going on and all of that. I ain't got time for it. Girl, no ma'am, we not finna do that. You keep skipping these scenes and shit, honey. Like you in some type of movie or something. I ain't got time. Let's see. So we just see a baby moving, right? How we know that that's your baby moving? Did y'all see any did y'all see anything that she uploaded, right? Her actually being by the screen, the baby moving. Did she ever upload anything like that? Because if she did, correct me, because I don't recall seeing nothing like that. So are you pulling Olivia like she went and pulled some footage from somebody's Ring camera? Did you go find a baby moving from somebody else? I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out. Certain things that you didn't vlog or that you didn't share. I mean, why keep that a secret? But you want to come and just verbally tell us what you want us to know, but you don't want to show us shit. and we just supposed to hang on every word you saying and believe what you say to be true, and then try to make it seem like people are being insensitive to your situation. And then you so busy trying to show and tell and prove to people that you ain't lying, but you going through a whole miscarriage. How do you have time for that? I wouldn't be addressing nobody. What's up, Willie? I wouldn't be addressing nobody about how they feel about me having one and not having one at this particular moment. I'll be like, y'all can kiss my ass. I wouldn't even say that. I just wouldn't even be paying you no attention. I mean, how would y'all feel if all I did was always pay attention to the negative shit that people say about me versus y'all telling me how y'all like to support me and how y'all like to channel and things like that? How would y'all just chose to entertain the negative shit all the time? Y'all ain't gonna want to hear that. You know, like, don't nobody, don't that shit. So it's just like, you got to think about it. What the fuck are we doing here? Ain't no sense. Like, emotional welfare, it's like she's playing psychological people's intelligence, and I'm not with it. This is not making questions because, okay, him no longer than no years. So I don't understand as a grown why you feel the need to lie, because you said the same thing about the potential baby daddy within the same year. You saying that you supposedly being with him, knowing him, like, why lie about the length of time that you been with somebody? You're a grown ass woman. If it was somebody that you was with overnight, so be it. You chose what you wanted to do, so why lie? Or why even say any damn thing? It's pointless. And then you got to get on here talking about you went to go get a DNC or whatever, and they, I mean, I don't recall none of that in the hospital when I was, I remember. It's been a while. I mean, fall risk is what, and why? Because if you fall in something and you put yourself at home, they could be responsible for sending your ass there. I'm just trying to follow the story because the shit just don't make no sense, and it's not adding up to as to what you're saying out your mouth. If you feel like what she's saying is true, I really ain't.
I'm glad there's a 2-hour surgery. I might get in and at least.
So I post a video of this one afterward. I'm gonna post a video again. Post a video weird as hell ways. DNC story. What the fuck? Okay, now let's listen to her.
I am all checked in. I am in the pre-op surgery room, and this is my bed. She said I'm gonna get. She put my gown right there. Thing. I am nervous as shit. I'm really nervous.
How do you get nervous when you don't have all of those? Wasn't nervous. So we're good. I have real questions. You didn't have all of those babies, so you was never afraid or scared that anything could have potentially happened to you while giving birth to your babies? Because it's a high rate done every day for the times that you delivered. I've never seen you express this much emotion about having to have something done to you. Could have. I mean, what's up, beautiful? Mm-hmm. But yeah, things. I mean, it's scary. But anyways, we're gonna keep on going because they're to the other one.
Are you freaking out? Is everything's gonna be this process, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. Y'all, I am in my hospital gown and just waiting for the nurse to get. They're trying to pass this on and make my nerves.
It was somebody there in the first room. Hustle was still there. She's been saying that somebody was up in there, and she's talking about it. But her procedure, even while expressing herself when she's car or when she's not openly situation, but amongst around and say, "Oh well, my sister's here to support me while I DNC or no shit like that or what." A hand holder, but then that was that. But now she's sitting off in the room and she's saying her sister's there or whatever the case.
Cool. Be off still, and told me that my doctor finished what he did, I guess, so he can get me in 45 minutes early, which made me crying because I was not prepared for that. I later, but earlier.
I thought you trusted him, so why would you tell me or not? I thought you
like about these big, they like those that they put down, get up to this thing here, and they said my doctor to me and just, I'm just gonna have faith. Everything's gonna be alright, guys. I am.
Can y'all trying to flag my stream or something? Well, shame on y'all because I'm gonna keep on going. I don't understand why y'all just don't go mind y'all's business or something because I'm gonna keep on going with my stream.
You know, I didn't realize it at the time, but they really loaded me up on bracelets. I have like 5, I think.
So you
like,
didn't take the home?
They gave me a bracelet they could think of.
So you just
just when I thought I was done, I'm like, oh. I don't know. I'm just cut him off.
Go ahead now.
Save them with his ultrasound pictures.
Go ahead.
So I will go over everything that happened. I don't feel like doing it tonight. I'm still tired and drowsy from
so why even get on here and
anesthesia.
say anything?
But I just want to let you guys know in this vlog that everything turned out great and really. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Amy John's. I couldn't eat all. I got some. I was like, John's, okay. Then I have a cookie, so I'm gonna eat that. The kids were all just in here, and I said, you guys, it's one of those nights where it's a free for all. You guys can have hot dogs. You can have sandwiches. Generally, whatever you want to eat, as long as. And they said, okay, Mom, we got it. Oh, I'm. Because no way I'm gonna be able to cook tonight. I am. I don't know what happened with the busted, swollen lip.
Girl, that look like a
I'll ask when I see him in a couple of weeks and be like, do you know why I had a bruise on my lip?
Girl, that ain't a bruise. That's a cold sore.
Like I said, I'll go into detail.
Why?
I'm just thinking maybe I'll do it because what if I forget? Because I remember everything up until the moment I went to sleep. Like,
so basically, let me get my story together. Because I can't tell y'all right now because I don't have was in the road. I glitz and glim. I'm gonna get on here and put on a show for y'all, and we gonna do a show and tell because I really like to talk right now Why would you forget? Why would you forget about a procedure that removing a child that was you 9 to 10 months later? How could you forget? Let me run this again. I really like, you know, I don't want to. You think they punched you?
See him in a couple of weeks and be like, do you know why I had a bruise on my lip?
Why would you have a bruise when they just gave you some medicine?
Like I said, I'll go into detail in the story time. I don't feel like going through everything tonight. I'm just thinking maybe I should go through it, because what if I forget? Because I remember everything up until the moment I went to
right now. What's the point? Why have to be a two-part video?
I forget, because it was low-key traumatizing. Not because everything was perfect. Like my doctors, my nurses, my doctor, my nurses, the anesthesiologist, everybody was pretty much perfect. Actually, I don't know. Hold the idea on the anesthesiologist, because I woke up with a busted lip, looked like she punched me in my fucking. But I'm guessing she did have for like the real deep knockout.
Then why your ass ain't knocked out then?
I will tell you that I did elect to have them cremated. I was kind of in and out, like after when I was in recovery, and my doctor came back to see. He was going to send a sample out to the lab, and then he was going to go over, whatever his findings are with me. So
his findings are with
I
you.
don't know. My hospital's really quick.
He's going to run tests to see whatever the findings are with me. What do you mean? What does that mean? If you got a DNC done, they either cleaned your ass out or they didn't. And the only way that you would know is if your ass was probably to hemorrhage or some type of symptoms to make you feel a certain way, to make them want to check you out or whatever the case may be. But for you to sit up there and say that don't even make no damn sense to me. None. Go lay down. That's not making any sense to me, but okay. I mean,
my hospital's really quick and really good. So
what you mean? What findings with you?
My doctor's appointment. After when I was in recovery, and my doctor came back to see me, he did say he did mention he was going to send a sample out to the lab, and then he was going to go over, whatever his findings are with me. So I don't know. My hospital's really quick and really good, so I might get that information before my doctor's appointment.
If something bad is happening,
or I might not get it until then. I don't know, but I will update you guys on that. I just wanted to come and round off this vlog. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to finish my sandwich, make sure the kids are good. I'm just going to lay down. I'm still really tired, but I love you guys. I thank you so much for everybody. Again and again and again, a million times over.
Virgo.
I love you guys. I will try to probably do a sit-down video tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling more like myself tomorrow, and then I can do that video for you guys, and I'll go into detail on,
why did you even make this video if you were so tired and they gave you the strongest dose to knock your ass out and all of that shit?
Like I said, it was just like these are one of those events you don't forget. I thank you for everybody who prayed for me, for my strength, for my procedure. I read a lot of you guys' prayers and just
you read a lot of the negative shit and you addressed it too.
Everything.
Remember
that
part.
I love you guys. I thank you so much for, I don't want to get emotional, but I thank you guys so much for always being there for me and having your girls back. This has been traumatic, but we will make it through. I love y'all.
Okay, yeah. No. We know, no. That's what, no. We're not doing that. No, we're not. Okay, now let's go into this other one real fast before I get off of here, honey. Because I mean, Then I got some other stuff I got for y'all that's coming up.
It's your girl. I am back for another video. Today's video, I'm gonna be doing a sit-down video. Just kind of going over my whole experience that's happened while it's still fresh in my memory, kind of from start to finish. I didn't really get to vlog everything, talk about everything now that, everything is kind of over. I kind of just wanted to sit here and like have a conversation about like my experience, how everything felt, how I feel now, and
can y'all hear me? Ladies, can y'all hear me in the chat? All right, ladies. Let me know. Can y'all hear her speaking? Oh, okay. Well, Isaiah, check this out. Don't come in my chat playing. If you can't hear me, you need to go out and come back in. Okay, because I'm not going to keep stopping my stream. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that y'all can hear me. Now, Isaiah, I got my eyes on you. So if you want to get sniped out the chat, then come on with it. I'm going to snipe your ass up out of here, okay? Don't come over here trying to distract me. All right? Okay.
you know, maybe discuss the future a little bit. Hopefully this helps somebody one day. So, yeah. The kids are in the background. We're getting ready to go and pick up cash for the weekend. So, and just kind of, whatever in our area. So it's going to be some background, but they're happy. And so I guess that's a good sign, right? I had what is considered a silent miscarriage, although I felt like I kind of did have some signs and symptoms. The classic signs and symptoms for miscarriage I totally didn't have. It's called a silent miscarriage or a miscarriage, where you're technically carrying a fetus that is deceased or passed away and you don't know about it. You don't have cramping, you don't have a significant amount of bleeding, you don't have anything that would like let you know that you are having or you have had a loss. So the first symptom that I noticed that I didn't really know was
okay, so check this out. She said she didn't have no symptoms, and then she said, well, the first symptom that I noticed that my nausea started getting low. So basically she stopped being so nauseous. She wasn't as nauseous as she was, so that's what she noticed. So then therefore there was a symptom that you were experiencing. Like, what's up, Ronald? So what kind of so what kind of shit is that? What's up, buttons all day? I mean, that shit don't make no damn. She's gonna drag the fuck out of it, Monique, okay? But yeah, back to what she was saying. That, I mean, like, come on now. I mean, like, for real, girl, please. What is you saying? What is you talking about?
You don't have cramping. You don't have
a silent miscarriage. I've never heard of it, but I guess it does exist, ladies, or whatnot. But I've never heard of anybody having one and they're not cramping or bleeding, which she says she was spotting. So, like, just follow the shit, and then she contradicts what she says. So just listen to it, okay?
Amount of bleeding, you don't have anything that would like let you know that you are having or you have had a loss. So the first symptom that I noticed that I didn't really know was gonna end up leading.
Okay, so you said that you had a silent miscarriage and you didn't have no type of.
It is considered a silent
girl,
miscarriage.
Hold on. Who told you that?
And, maybe discuss the future a little bit. Hopefully this helps somebody one day. So,
girl.
Yeah.
Who is it gonna help?
The kids are in the background. We're getting ready to go and pick up cash for the weekend. So they're playing just kind of, whatever in our common area. So it's going to be some background kid noise, but they're happy. And so I guess that's a good sign, right? I had what is considered a silent miscarriage, although I felt like I kind of did have some signs and symptoms. The classic signs and symptoms for miscarriage I totally didn't have. It's called a silent miscarriage or a miscarriage, where you're technically carrying a fetus that is deceased or passed away and you don't know about it. You don't have cramping, you don't have a significant amount of bleeding, you don't have anything that would like let you you know that or you have. So the first thing that I noticed that I didn't really know was gonna end up leading up to this was I had a dip in symptoms. There was like 1 to 3 day period where I felt like my nausea was going down.
Girl, what? So how you say you had a silent miscarriage and then you start talking about the symptoms that you was experiencing on up until the miscarriage? I'm not understanding what you're saying. So when you went to the doctor's appointment and they didn't detect a heartbeat, you mean to tell me that they allowed you to go home just to say that they're gonna sound, and it's days in between while you're carrying a fetus in your body that's not detecting no heartbeat for it. And then they gonna let you said you carried the baby for 4 or 5 days before they actually took the baby out of you, but then you was going back and forth whether you should get the DNC or not. So was you prolonging the baby being off of you that long? Because it wasn't them if you was indecisive as to whether you should or shouldn't receive it, which was dumb to me, because why the fuck wouldn't you want to get up just follow me. Why wouldn't she want to have a DNC if there's a unalive fetus inside of her? Why wouldn't she want to get it done? Why would she have to ponder in her mind or wonder in her mind if she should get a procedure done or not if there's a dead fetus inside of her? Make that shit make sense. It don't make none. Why would you have to go back and forth in your mind about something if that's the situation? Why would you want to leave that baby off in you if you know for a fact that it's not going to pass through you naturally and you were told that? And the only thing that the only option that you had was to get a DNC. And then you're going to go so far as to say that if the doctor that was your doctor, which I'm not understanding, if your doctor is your doctor, I understand if there's an emergency and he's like delivering another baby, they're not going to make you wait, because if it's an emergency, somebody else is going to have to stand in or whatever, I guess, or whatever the case may be. But you keep talking about like, oh, well, if it wasn't going to be him, then I wasn't going to let it be done. Like, so you're going to really just die because you can't have the hand-picked man that you want? Girl. Hi, Cheryl. But anyways.
Where I felt like my nausea was going down to where I wasn't as nauseous, I wasn't uncomfortable. I hadn't had any like actual vomiting during the pregnancy. I had like all day nausea. And then all of a sudden, one day I realized, I haven't been nauseous at all today. I wasn't really nauseous yesterday. What's going on? And I remember getting on and doing a video and being like, you guys, this nausea just went away. And it really did make me sit and think. But I didn't think that it would be anything serious at the time. I was telling myself, like, no, you're just tripping. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up convincing myself, like, no, like it's fine, because shortly after, my nausea came back in full effect. Like, I was down. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Plus I had a doctor's appointment coming up. I'm like, I'm gonna be good. Like, it's fine.
She been bleaching her skin, y'all. I don't care what nobody says. She been putting bleach on her skin. Because I don't know who she wants to be.
The baby's heartbeat was very, very strong.
I don't know who she wants to be or whose complexion she wants to have, but there's nothing wrong with the complexion when there's a lot of self-hate or whatever. And because Ming is over there trying to be like she's Puerto Rican or something. No, you're black. I mean, just accept it. Embrace it. Why try to be something that you're not? If that's the type of women that Uriah likes to be around, hang around, or cheat on you with, and send his ass with them motherfuckers, because I wouldn't be trying to be looking like somebody else. Hey, Miss LaRon, I wouldn't be trying to fix myself up to look like somebody that I'm not and be bleaching my skin and shit and wearing all of them curly hairs and shit like that. I don't know if she probably told him, are you sure that profile wasn't yours? Are you talking about you Puerto Rican or you mixed with this and that? You know what I'm saying? Because the makeup that you've been wearing has been extremely light. And I'm just, and on Marseille too. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with y'all. I'm trying to light my skin for shit. I'm not gonna be trying to look like the next bitch. I'm gonna look like myself. You have to, it's like the insecurities of it all. Like, who are you trying to be? Who are you trying to look like? But most definitely, she's been playing with her skin, you could tell. Because, I mean, if you else homegirl is not that tone, But as the days roll, she's getting lighter, and the lighter the skin, the lighter the makeup is coming in. And I'm just thinking to myself, what are we doing here? But anyways, I mean, go where they command and shit or whatever, whatnot. And then when the filters is not on your face, I know you know, they say makeup enhances the look, but really it truly make you ugly.
My doctor's appointment, had an ultrasound. The baby's heartbeat was very, very. Everything was
listen to this
as the eye could see. Nobody was concerned. I wasn't concerned. Pregnancy symptoms continued, and then I started having spotting on the same day I had a doctor's appointment. A bit noticeable. Definitely noticed. I definitely noticed it. It wasn't a lot. Just like this like I'm just telling myself like this can't be anything serious. And I did text my boo, and I remember saying,
I missed the voice.
Like,
there you go,
because I was spotting, and he was like, "Well, you're going to the doctor, so it'll be fine. Like it's perfect timing for this to happen because you're going to the doctor, so everything's gonna be fine. Like just relax." He's always my calm voice of reason, because I could end up overthinking it and freaking out about something that I really shouldn't have freaked out about.
Why wasn't he there with you if he's such a good man?
We'll call him or text him and be like, "This is going on." That's my doctor's. It was fine. Baby's heartbeat was fine. And another thing that I would say that I noticed
that he wasn't moving
now that I didn't notice then was that the baby never moved. Like I don't remember him moving.
Had a sleep. Fucking heartbeat was racing for once, right? He never. You said that you were a month. So what do you mean? And then she never specifies and say how many months she really was. She never says that. She over talks it or talks through it, but she never just sits there and says how many months she was. She would never come out and say that. So let's go.
Even in like my most earliest ultrasounds, I remember all of my kids doing this little, I call it like a little, like a magic bean jumping type. They're not really doing anything. It's kind of like reflexes. They're just in there bouncing and, just doing their thing. And I never really thought about it, but I never saw this baby do that. I never saw him really move. His heart was beating. He had a strong heartbeat. He was doing good. He was growing.
So was he okay? Was they say
so?
I don't move
now
or whatever,
I look back and I think about it. That was a symptom also, or like an indication that something was going to be wrong. But I just didn't. It didn't click for me.
So you mean to tell me that you had a baby in you that you felt should have been moving but was not moving, and that wasn't a red flag to you? You didn't think to talk to your doctor about it, but you told us that the baby was not measuring the way that the baby should be measuring for however many months or weeks you were. Girl.
In that time, with that being said, the fact that even with that though, the fact that my doctor was assuring me everything was fine, heartbeat was good, everything was visibly good. There was just really no indication that there was going to be any issues. I told him about the spotting at that appointment. He was like, "Listen, if it continues, if it gets worse, let me know, but I'm not going to be real concerned about it right now because sometimes spotting can happen for unexplainable reasons during pregnancy.
I mean, it could
as
be
long
old
as
blood.
It's not heavy or consistent, I'm not going to worry about it because I saw the baby. Baby's fine. Baby's heartbeat strong. So let's just keep an eye on it." And so I was okay with that. So I left that appointment feeling really confident. But I didn't realize that was the last time I was going to see my Friday, and the next morning I had a little bit more spotting, but like it just disappeared. It went away. It was like it never felt pregnant. I still had my nausea,
Of course you're gonna feel like that if you was really pregnant, whether the baby's gone or not, because your body
nothing was different to me.
Passed it
I was like, okay, that's fine. So the whole weekend, no spotting. I'm keeping an eye out. I'm not having any cramping, no spotting.
Oh, okay, well,
and Monday morning, go to the restroom in the morning, and there's a little bit more.
Yeah, because they say that some babies, I heard them say like that some babies are lazy So, you know, some babies will just stay laying around and then they'll move around. That's why it'd be so hard for some women to find out their sex of the baby, because they may be always in just one position or whatever and they never move until they want to. So, yeah, I can dig that. Like until 20 weeks, it's a possibility that there is no movement or you may not feel anything, but the heartbeat is strong. So the baby's heartbeat went from being extra strong to no heartbeat at all. And they didn't think anything of it to send her to get her checked out or nothing. So they just sends her home with a baby that's not detecting a heartbeat. I'm sorry. I don't be all up and through a lot of labor and deliveries, honey, and I'm just trying to be like, I used to take pregnant women to ultrasounds and all types of shit like that. So I'm just trying to, you know, yeah, I don't know, you know. I don't worked with a whole lot of doctors and around a whole lot of doctors and nurses and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. So it's just like,
pay close attention to this. Energy
you know,
flows to where
I don't
attention
know.
goes. If you are focusing
Whatever.
And I go to the restroom in the morning and there's a little bit more. And so I call my doctor's office and I say, hey, you know, this might be a UTI. Because I was just thinking of, I just saw a baby Friday.
Okay,
Baby's heart rate's good.
Sorry
Baby's
to hear
good.
that,
Baby's doing his
sweetheart.
thing. I was starting
I'll
to
be
think
praying
of like
for your
maybe
daughter,
it's some
and
sort
I'll
of
be
like
praying for you
infection,
too.
or maybe it's like a UTI. Sometimes, you know, you get a UTI, it's painful. Me, sometimes I can get a UTI and not really have any symptoms.
Well, girl,
besides
listen here, honey. You need to thoroughly check in a blood something, honey, because if you ain't having symptoms and shit, and you in what they call it in system, however you say, in systematic or whatever, however the fuck you say that shit, then you might want to make sure you get a thorough blood drawn exam too, because if you run around here not having symptoms of shit or whatever, but then you turn around and say, oh, but I was spotting, oh, but my nausea went down, oh, but he wasn't moving, symptoms, it was a silent miscarriage. Like what? So girl, what? So all people are hearing, you get what I'm saying? All the people are hearing is a miscarriage. She's saying don't make no motherfucking none. None. Like drink these certain different drinks, and then for her body to do your body to do whatever it needs to do. I don't understand. I'm not following you. What are you saying? And then yours says suction, and then it said the DNC or whatever. And like I said, if you look that up as to what you have a DNC for, it could be for an abortion, a reason of, I guess, it may not have been cleaned out enough or whatever, or not good enough. Maybe to cause you some have to be cleaned out, whatever, or whatnot. You know, I don't know, but you know, you know, the reason of me having a because when they did the, I had Jalen. I'm guessing, what if we have something off in her that caused her to hemorrhage or whatnot? I can't even what happened. I cannot honestly separate what happened. I don't fucking know. All I can tell y'all to hemorrhage after the tubal ligation that I went under right after I had Jalen. It was right after I had Jalen. They did the tubal. So I mean, and then after that, it was just hemorrhaging. A lot of it. I was just passing blood, and it was just a, you know, it was a situation to where I had to go get the emergency DNC done to make sure that there was nothing inside of me, I guess, causing me to hemorrhage. Okay, so there we go. There we have it, right? So then they told me that if that didn't help, then if it was a consistent, they were going to make me have a hysterectomy. And by the grace of God, the DNC, I didn't have to worry about having a hysterectomy. But I did lose a lot of blood and had to get some blood transfusion or whatever, whatnot. I do remember that. But yeah, you know, having babies or the shit is just weird to me, you know.
UTI, not really have any symptoms besides some spotting or some lower back pain. And a lot of these symptoms when you're pregnant feel like pregnancy symptoms. So it's hard to like differentiate between the two.
I really did.
So I was like talking to the nurse and I was like, hey, you know, maybe send a note to my doctor. I don't know. He already knows about what's going on, but I'm starting to think maybe this might be a UTI. So she's like, okay, let me get the note to your doctor. Let me see what he wants to do. You know, technically they were like, we can prescribe you something over the phone, but let me see what he wants us to do, because you really don't have any of the other like classic symptoms besides this weird spotting. So
if she
she's like, I'll
wants
get
to
back to
call
you
in and
no
talk, if
later than
she's mad,
tomorrow.
she can.
So she gets back to me the following day. She says, I talked to your
I'm not
doctor.
going
He
to stop
said
my
that it's
live because
okay
she's
for
live.
you,
I don't give a shit.
considering that these are your only symptoms. It's okay to wait until you come in for your appointment.
That's a distraction.
And I had
she's live because it's a distraction to get people to come over there. But what she fails to realize is that I'm not a number person. So whether y'all decide to leave this live and go over there to see what the fuck she's talking about or not, I'm still going to continue on with the show, because that replay button is always, so I don't give a and kudos to her, but fuck her chat. I'm gonna proceed to keep going until I'm done, and then I'm gonna get off of her. So fuck her. And I mean that. It's just a distraction and a deflection of she doesn't want nobody to hear what somebody say different from what she wants people to, so whatever. Anyways.
Appointment for like Thursday, which was like 2 days later. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. I was okay with that. After I got off the phone with her, like that day, the rest of the day, I didn't have any the week. No spotting, no cramping, no issues. Thursday, I get the appointment for UTI. She comes back in the room. She's like, you don't have any infections. You don't have anything going on. We're not concerned about anything. And you're just a little dehydrated. So like we can't really miss spotting. She's like, I would like to do an ultrasound just to make sure, check on the blog about this. So if you guys haven't seen the vlog, you can see all of this happen in real time.
Now have us see it right now. Put insert a clip.
A few videos that this all happened, but just for the people who just to give like a brief overview from start to where we're at now, I'm gonna go ahead and just add this in here. We do the ultrasound, and I don't really want to go into too much detail because I did go into detail in the video that I'm telling you guys to go look at, but I just do not want to break down in this video. So, but
it don't look like he's going to even break down at all. I don't see no tears dropping.
She says, hey, I'll be honest with you, I don't see a heartbeat. I'm going to go get a second pair of eyes just to double check. She does that. Another person comes in. They say the same thing. So at this point, I am confused, shocked. I'm in a state of, I can't even explain the feeling at that moment. It was just like a feeling of, this can't possibly be happening to me. I must be in a dream. Like I must be dreaming. This is not happening to me. And
girl, you know what? You in this dramatic ass shit you got going on. What's up, Melody? You need to quit it. You really need to stop. You really need to cut it out. God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of cute. He ain't too pretty, sexy, or fine, and none of that shit. You better get it together, because honey, I done told you, you can sit up there and lie to people if you want to and mislead them thinking that this is true. But if it's not true, you the only one to have to look at yourself in the mirror. But I don't even think that even will bother you, because if that was the case, you wouldn't be doing this shit. It's a bag for you, and it's entertainment for you, I guess, because I'm not following what you're saying. Like I said, I'm not picking up what you putting down, and I damn sure ain't buying what you selling, because it's a lot of dents and dings in this story that don't make no damn sense. And then for this man to be such a stand-up guy and him to be this and that and the third, how come he was not there for any of your journey while you were going through this shit? And this was his first baby. This was his first baby. This was his first baby, and he was nowhere around for none of the doctor visits, or not even the DNC. Your sister had to be there with you, girl. Okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. All right, I guess that's just what it is then. I guess that's possible.
And so then I get in the car. I call my boyfriend, and I break the fuck down in the car. And at that point, I just could no longer hold it together. Fast forward later on in the evening, the person who I saw in that doctor's appointment wasn't my actual doctor, but he had no openings that day.
No,
and
fuck
I just
that.
really wanted to get in and get seen. So
that was it. So you got in the car and wrote down to him and told him that they didn't detect the heartbeat, and then you just jump into another scene talking about something else. So how did he respond? How did he act? How did that make him feel? What the fuck? So you just broke down crying, and that was it, girl. Let me listen to this one more time, because you know what? You didn't even think this through. That's why you said you didn't want to talk about it on the first video when you actually went and got the DNC done, because you had to get your stories and your shit together. Then, not to mention, for a person to say that they were so scared about getting a DNC, why would you be watching other stories that could potentially scare the shit out of you? Because not everybody's experience is the same, just like not everybody's labor and delivery situation or experience is going to be the same either, because everybody's body is different. And people put certain things in their body while they're pregnant too, whether it be good or bad. So yeah.
I let him know, doctor, but she was still nice. There's a great possibility for hemorrhage and infection.
Girl,
and
just she go with this bullshit.
Dream, like I must be dreaming. This is not happening to me. And so then, I get in the car, I call my boyfriend, and I break the fuck down in the car. And at that point, I just could no longer hold it together. Fast forward later on in the evening, the person who I saw in that doctor's appointment wasn't my actual doctor, but he had no openings that day. And I just really wanted to get in and get seen. So I sent a message to my doctor, and he reached back later on that night after hours and was like, hey, I'm so sorry for your loss. Just basically just apologizing for everything that had just happened to me that day. And he was just saying, we want you to come in tomorrow morning for another ultrasound, just for peace of mind ultrasound, to confirm that what we actually saw was what we actually saw.
So once they confirmed it, they let you leave again with a dead fetus inside of you. I'm not buying that bullshit. I don't care.
The next day, which is a Friday, and it was really quick. She did tell me it was the same lady from the last time, not my doctor, but she was still
Why
nice.
does that matter?
And she was like, you don't have to do this if you really don't want to see the baby deceased. Was like, just for my peace of mind, just so I know this is really what this is.
So they sent you home society, really?
Again, and he, in fact,
hey,
did not have a heartbeat. So it was hard, but I kept it together. Again, I had Onyx with me. And from that point forward, my doctor reached out that same morning and was like, okay, we have confirmed. This is what I suggest. I highly suggest you do DNC because of how far along you are. He did say that
how far along were you?
Are probably less likely to be successful the first time, and that there's a great possibility for hemorrhage and infection, and just like the fact that the pregnancy cannot completely expel itself, especially because of how far along I am.
How far along were you? How come you won't say?
I let him know I am uncomfortable with the idea of having a procedure done because it's just foreign to me, but I trust his professional opinion, and let's book it. So he said, okay.
Why wouldn't he do it right after that he confirmed it the second time? That makes no fucking sense.
Doctor that delivered Blaze. And when I say this man...
Why the fuck would they send you home twice with a dead fetus inside of you? That's making even more of a higher risk for you to even get infections in your body, and that'll be on them for your family to be able to sue their asses if something happens to you due to them sending you home with a fetus in you that's not even living anymore. Not once, but twice. So once the confirmation was confirmed the last time, you mean to tell me they sent your ass home again for you to set up an appointment as if like people just carry unalive fetuses in them every day? Really? Man. Girl. Whether it would have been him or somebody, that baby would have been coming up out of me. Because how you going to say you're distraught and you feel some type of way about what you're experiencing, but still be willing to carry that fetus that you say is inside of you until you can get the doctor you want. So you willing to risk your life just so you can get the doctor that you want? I don't fucking think so. So you mean to tell me that if you had a blood clot in your brain or you had a blood clot in your arm, you want to wait until that particular doctor is waiting for your ass, for him to do it? You just gonna sit there and wait to die and then hope that he can revive your ass back? Girl, the shit don't make no damn sense. But if your ass is live, then oh yeah, you're definitely trying to deflect the traffic there over that way. You can do whatever you want to because it's live and staying up. But anyways.
And it's like just his bedside manner is amazing, and you cannot. It is so hard to find doctors like this that are just compassionate about their jobs. They're gentle, very understanding, and empathetic. Like, I just love him. With that being said, I would not have done this procedure if he was not going to be my doctor. And it was just the anxiety of thinking, like, if I were to try to pass the pregnancy, or if I were to try to go through another method and I hemorrhaged or something happened and I had to have an emergency DNC and he was not my doctor, I would be more traumatized on top of everything else. And so I said I would rather control the situation, control the day, the time, and the person who's going to be performing this on me.
That's why you couldn't even control the fact that the baby was gone. What the hell are you talking about?
Plus to kind of just get some closure and get the situation taken care of, so I was not forced to be in any more pain, emotionally or physically.
Girl, get the fuck out of here.
So
yeah, she said control.
Yeah, they went ahead and scheduled me, got me in. But again, this was over a weekend, so he got me scheduled the same day, surgery, which was the following week. But I still 4 or 5 days with a deceased baby.
Why? Why did you have to go 4 to 5 days with a deceased baby in you after you was coming on here going back and forth in your mind if you should or shouldn't because you didn't want to? Meanwhile, you're sitting up here talking about because of how far along I was. What? How far along were you, and how come you far along you were? What kind of shit is that? A secret for? If you want anything else, how come you want to keep that a secret? Just like you said, oh, my anxiety was so through the roof, that's why I didn't record this. You didn't record it because you really didn't go there for what you say you went there for, or you went there for that procedure, but it's not for what you saying you went there for, that procedure, while you had it. Just lying your ass off. And then you going through something so tragic, you find the time to get over here to get yourself all fixed up and shit. I wouldn't even be thinking about what the fuck I look like knowing I just lost a whole baby. What you see is what you get. You could talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, but I'm not finna be getting over here trying to be all glitz and glamour and apologizing for my appearance knowing that I just lost a whole fucking baby. I wouldn't be getting her talking about my nails and shit like that. Shit is weird. I know I look a mess. Okay, you just said you just had a miscarriage, so what else the fuck are you supposed to be looking like, a superstar? Oh yeah, because this is a whole movie right here. The world is definitely a stage. Okay, you better know it. And she's a character, because that shit don't even make no damn sense. None whatsoever. Okay, but she's good at deflecting. That's what she knows to do. So you know, that's what homegirl likes to do. She likes to deflect shit. Okay, let's see.
5 days with.
Let me turn it around. Let me turn it around. Let's talk about it. See, now she on her being petty. We can talk about it. We most definitely can.
Walking around with a baby that I knew.
We're gonna have a BAM date. You just wait for it. We're gonna talk about it. We sure the fuck is.
I had to go about 4 or 5 days with a deceased baby in me. And I think that's something that people don't talk about enough with miscarriages, is that whether you miscarry naturally, unless you're just spontaneously miscarrying where it just happens and you had no idea, but carriage and you are waiting for your body to do it on its own, or you're taking pills to start the process, or you're waiting for
taking pills to start the process.
Unless there's, I guess, some sort of emergency.
Taking what pills to start what process? What the fuck is you talking about? To start an abortion process or something? Because what is she talking about?
I get an emergency DNC, but in my case and a couple other people that I know's case, you have to wait And that's hard. I think that was one of the hardest things.
Who said you had to wait? Because I didn't wait. I got that all done in one day, honey. I had
knowing that he had asked.
Honey, I had my baby, the tubal ligation, in the DNC all in one fucking day. What is you talking about? How you doing, Asia? I don't know what you're talking about. You have to wait for it to be scheduled. No, the fuck you don't have to wait for shit. Unless you choosing to wait. But if you was going back and forth whether you should or shouldn't, knowing that you, girl, I ain't finna keep, I ain't finna play with you.
And that I was still carrying him around. And then not only that, you still have pregnancy symptoms while you still have the pregnancy inside of you, whether he's
But you were so distraught and so hurt, but you wanted to keep that baby in you. Get the fuck out of here.
That was also hard because I felt pregnant. I felt tired. I felt nauseous.
Get the fuck out of here with your weird ass. This shit is
emotionally
weird.
Then I'm emotionally going through so much with everything, still trying to wrap my head around everything. It's like I went from pregnant and planning a registry and my future with a new child.
You was about to say with a new man.
Planning a DNC and everything stopping and walking around with a baby that I knew was no longer alive in me. It was just a feeling I cannot explain. I cannot express. But it was a heavy feeling. You guys are watching this video, I hope that you have already seen my surgery, my DNC video.
We didn't see no surgery.
Put it up somewhere.
We didn't see nobody.
Below, so
okay. So why, when they came off in there, that you didn't hide the camera like y'all do any other time when y'all trying to prove some shit? How come you didn't put the camera down when they came in there to say something to you or something like that? I mean, like, why didn't you? Well, why didn't you? I really don't have no understanding. I don't. So when they came in there to get you and they gave you the medication, how come you didn't show us the whole entire process? You want to know why you didn't show us the process? Because you're lying. Because if you felt the need to get on her and flash the wristbands of the hospital, then why you couldn't do that too? I mean, I'm inquiring minds would like to know. If you felt the need to get on her and flash your wristbands, how come you didn't feel the need to let the camera roll when they came in there and talked to you about this DNC and what the DNC was for and all of that type of shit? If you really wanted to prove something, that would have helped you out, because other than that, it's just what's coming out your mouth that you want somebody to believe what you say, but you ain't show shit. Like you said, your sister was there, but I only seen her that one time when she touched your shoulder. But while you was in the hospital bed, you could have been lying saying that she was there and wasn't nobody in there but you while you were talking about it. But then again, you never mentioned what procedure you was having, so it's a possibility she was still sitting in there, because you never not once said, "Oh, y'all, I'm waiting for my procedure for my DNC" or nothing. You waited until after you switched the camera off and went home, and then you want to talk about your procedure, your DNC, and want to flash your wristband and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? You can pull wool over a dumb bitch's eyes, but a person that's very observant, that pays attention to shit, honey, you could never win. Like, for real. Like, you can't even look in the camera and even say what you're talking about and actually make sense of it, because you're being so traumatic about a DNC. And women that have actually had a DNC is probably looking at you upside your motherfucking head like, but every experience is different, but you putting extras on this so-called experience that you say that you haven't. Girl, bye. Some super extras.
Go watch it if you haven't already. Go watch that video and it will kind of make sense and give you some visual on this story time. I didn't get as much footage because I was very anxious and I had a lot of anxiety. I had a lot of anxiety before the procedure. I was just afraid of hemorrhaging. I was watching videos of what I could find about DNCs online, and I remember coming across this one woman's story, and she was saying that she hemorrhaged really bad, and she just had a horrible experience.
Yeah, I did.
So obviously that scared the shit out of me, and it made me even more anxious and worried about the procedure itself. So not only am I dealing with the effects of the loss of the pregnancy,
girl,
but now I'm freaking out about a procedure. So it just was like so much stress.
I was so anxious. What?
Stressed.
I was so scared to where I was finding stories that can even scare my ass even more. Make that shit make sense. I was finding real bad stories of, she told on herself what she was doing. Basically, she watched other people's stories and pieced it together to make it her fucking own. And boom, she said her story time. Yeah, story lying.
very anxious, and
She
I
looked
had
like
a lot
a
of
lion too. Look
anxiety.
at her. She looked like
I had
she's
a lot of
lying.
anxiety
Look
before
at
the
that hair. Look
procedure.
at
I
that
was
mane.
just afraid of hemorrhaging. I was watching videos of what I could find about DNCs online, and I remember coming across this one woman's story, and she was saying that she hemorrhaged really bad, and she just had a horrible experience. So obviously that scared the shit out of me, and it made me even more anxious and worried about the procedure itself. So not only am I dealing with the effects of the loss of the pregnancy, but now I'm freaking out about a procedure. So it just was like so much stress. I'm still stressed from how stressed I was, and but it's a lot more relief now that it's done. But I will say that it was just a lot of scrambling, because when stuff like this happens, no one is expecting for this to happen. Like, it just was a lot. I'm in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend wanted to be here, and it just was like so much, like, it just so much emotion, so much frustration. We were both upset. There was a lot of tears. It was a lot of everything. And so it was just very difficult. The whole thing was hard. So me and him, we came up with a plan and an agreement that worked best for us. And I'll keep that private for obvious reasons.
Why?
So now fast forward, we are at the surgery morning. My sister.
So why? Why are you keeping that on the low as to what y'all discussed or whatever? And it was so many tears, it was so many this, it was so many that, like, bitch, you ain't even making no sense. So I'm just trying to understand and figure out, like, and try to follow you. This long distance relationship, like, why would you want to be in a long distance relationship and you big and pregnant with this man supposed to be first child? You would think that this being his first child, he's not gonna miss nothing that's like that's done happened to his first child. That's how come I feel like you full of shit. Because with that being his first child, he was nowhere to be around, but he was there to put shit together, and you want to show him on camera and him taking you and those kids out, but he wasn't there for his firstborn situation. And you want me to follow that shit? Like, that shit is real and true? When you said the reason why you was holding off was because you wanted him to be there, so you wanted to schedule it. So you were able to schedule the DNC that you should have been having after the second visit when they confirmed that they didn't detect no heartbeat. And they allowed you to go home for 4 or 5 days just to have an appointment to get the DNC done. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man. I mean, like, what kind of negligence malpractice is that shit?
So now fast forward, we are at the surgery morning. My sister is there with me. I love you, sis. Okay, I love you so much. And if you guys, like I said, my surgery vlog, there's a lot of visual on this, but, you know, I walked in, I checked in. You can't drink after
midnight or anything before then, before you go and get a DNC done.
Yeah, I did.
Because you're going to be under anesthesia. But, and they don't want you to aspirate or get anything caught up or whatever. That's the fucking thing. They won't allow you to eat or drink shit was back to back, because at that particular point, you know, I wasn't able to have nothing because I was going into labor. I was having the baby. So they did the baby, had the baby, did the tubal, and did the DNC. There was nothing on my motherfucking stomach. So they told me to drink apple juice, and they told me to drink this much of water and this much. Like, really, what the fuck? Like, they was preparing you for something way different than what you say you went in there for. It's not like you went in there for something different, but you just called it a DNC because you lied to him and told him that you was pregnant and you wasn't. I got a video for you since you were, because you think that I'm finna get off of my damn stream. I got something for you, okay? And the BAM gate is definitely coming up tomorrow. Anyway,
I did not enjoy my time at all, but I spoke to all the doctors, all of the nurses, everyone, and then finally my doctor comes in.
You talk to everybody but the surgeon,
hey,
huh?
you know, I'm here. I'm gonna take care of you.
I forgot it was your doctor.
Okay.
Never mind.
Everything's gonna be fine. At this point, I'm nervous as crap. I'm talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you don't. You're not right now. That's why you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just running my mouth to them. And I guess the nurses were trying to keep me talking and keep me like calm, but I was just like, I don't even remember what I was talking about. And
because you're lying.
So yeah, they wheeled me into this big OR room. They had me switch beds, and that's when it got really real, because it was like 12 people in there, and I was like this is really happening. My anesthesiologist, I had already talked to her, they come and see you before the procedure and everything. And she was like, yeah, explaining me the two different types of like anesthesia I can get, and I picked like the basic, the one where they just knock you out and you fall asleep and you're asleep, like you're just sedated. And she looks at me, and I just really wish she wouldn't have told me, but I know that was important for me to know. But in the moment, I was thinking to myself, no, bitch, why did you tell me that?
Now, bitch, take that Tina Turner wig off your head.
Myself, okay. But no, she looks at me. She's like, we decided to go ahead. That we're gonna go ahead and just fully intubate you.
So she don't because she lying.
And I'm like.
And she's not showing.
I looked at her and I was like, why? We just had a discussion. You just told me that I could pick and I chose the other one. I don't want to do that. And she was like, well, you've been nauseous. I don't want you to throw up and aspirate into your lungs, and then we'll have a bigger situation. She's like, you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. I just wanted to let you know.
What the fuck?
I was like, okay. At this point, I don't have a choice, so I don't even know why. I don't even know why you told me that. So anyway, I get into the bed. She's like, think of a happy dream. I'm like, hell, anywhere but
Shut
here
the
is
fuck
happy.
up. You are so extra and so just, I just want to be a star looking
so my doctor comes, bless his heart,
like,
and holds
I'm
my
just through
hand.
with this shit.
And I squeeze his hand, and he squeezed my hand back. And I'm like, I'm ready. And then next thing I know, I'm up in recovery, and my lip was extremely, I don't know what happened when she intubated me. I feel like it was probably rough because...
Yeah, that's what she said.
My lip was like bruised and busted a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Said what now? Got you.
Like maybe she had taped
it. Welcome to the chat.
Or that's the way the I don't know, but my lip was busted and swollen when I woke up.
You keep saying that, but
medicine for nausea.
What they do to your lip?
Use the restroom. Watched me. Yeah, they asked me if I had any pain, and I was like, I'm not having any pain. I'm just nauseous. My stomach just hurts.
Girl, you just, you know what? You ain't a good storyteller. You a good liar, though. That's what you are. You a manipulator. Cool, dude, on no level. I see what I see, and if people may not agree, but she's a master deflector, and she's a master manipulator. And she's a calculated person as well. And my thing of it is that nobody asked her to bring this to the internet. She could have kept it off the internet and kept it in private. We didn't have to know any of this shit. But by you having to come on here and show and prove that what you're saying is true, that just lets me know that your ass is lying. Because if I would feel like I have to come on here and lying. If I know I'm not lying, I know I'm not lying. Believe whatever the fuck you want to. Show you that I'm not lying. I am, right? So it's like a catch-22. You can't win either way. But who the fuck is stupid though? I mean, like, you just so dramatic about this whole DNC and shit. Like, girl, who wants to be pregnant and have a long distance relationship with a man? Yeah, she said something about a cremation, but she won't say how far along her ass is. So let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, she said that they asked her if she wanted to have a cremation, and I'm like, girl.
I'm not having any pain. I'm just nauseous. My stomach just hurts.
Girl.
And so I'm really blessed for that as well. I woke up with no pain, no cramping, and I was fine. I just was really groggy.
So she was under the anesthesia. Okay, yeah. So what?
So, they let me sit in recovery for a little while, and then they released me.
And let you go home.
Let me back where I guess I came from.
Why the fuck was you a fall risk?
And then, they wheeled me downstairs, and then I was able to go home. So when I got home, mind you, this happened this week, all right? How I'm sitting here right now, I have no idea, because what I've been through in the last 10 days.
You ain't been through nothing but lies that you was making up.
By the grace of God, I am here, and I am going to keep pushing. But so I make it home, and I kind of just have been resting ever since. My recovery now has been pretty smooth as far as bleeding and cramping goes. I attribute that to my doctor and my body too. I'll give me some credit, but my doctor, I feel like, is an angel, and I feel like he just was gentle and just did what he needed to do.
Girl,
he did say that I did not bleed much at all. He was like, you do not have much bleeding at all.
Okay.
And so I really don't know what that means.
Awkward.
But I'm guessing it was a good thing. I haven't had hardly any bleeding, any cramping at all. But 2 days after surgery, my whole upper body, from my chest,
because they beat your ass,
like
right?
the top of my top lip was in so much pain. My shoulders were hurting. My chest physically was hurting. Like the
Did you tell your
muscles were
doctor?
hurting. My neck muscles, not my throat, but like my neck muscles
So
were
you
hurting.
didn't tell
My
your doctor,
jaw,
you didn't call
it
your
hurt
doctor and
to
ask him what the
swallow,
fuck happened
but
to you
not
and why
like
you was
on
out?
not on the inside, like I had a cold, but like just my muscles. And I was in so much pain for like
Girl,
a day.
So much
I took
liar.
some Tylenol, took a hot shower, and then by the next morning,
girl, that's why you got so many commercials off of here, because you're a liar. I just can't believe that you lying, and then all of a sudden now you can go live and be, girl, you didn't have no miscarriage. You a miss liar. That's what you are. That's just my opinion. You full of shit.
I was fine. And so I've been generally just body sore. And I think that's probably just from having a procedure done. But as far as like bleeding, cramping,
okay, how many
and
times
that
you
whole
gonna
thing
say
down
that?
there,
We get it.
she's good. And
Good.
I'm grateful for that.
And you
because I
lying.
know it could have been worse, and it varies from person to person. But I feel like, you know,
I had to put on my Tina Turner wig to tell y'all this.
I woke up with a busted lip.
Oh
so
my God.
I feel like she beat the shit out of me while I was
feel like you got a herpes
while I
bump
was
or
in
something
there.
like that, allegedly. I don't know.
Up top, it's like she had a
something,
fight with
what
my
the fuck
head.
you keep making
My whole upper body while my doctor
why
was
you
down
keep
there doing his
saying
thing. She was up there just really getting it in. Boom up, like that's what it feels like. So I'm still kind of sore, but I'm doing okay. I haven't even had to take any time.
Like damn, like
so
what do you want us to say about your lip and why you keep talking about it? It's a cold sore. What the fuck is it?
I'm still emotional about the loss of the baby. I'm not trying to keep it in, but I am trying to
you
make
tried
sure
to keep that baby in. You didn't want it out because you was trying to argue about the DNC. What the fuck you talking about?
Find the beauty in life. I've been like today. I decided, you know what? I've been looking like I feel all week. I'm gonna do something with myself today. I redid my nails. Just trying to make myself feel good and just feminine and kind of just, you know, putting a little bit back that I feel like.
She did her nails because she just wanted to feel feminine. What? She said she did her nails because she wanted to be feminine. I mean,
I've lost over the last 10 days, and it's helped a little bit. Myself right now not being able to like watch any like baby content, which I love the little baby content and the pregnancy content, all the mommies that I follow that are pregnant right now, or that I followed because I'm like, oh, we're pregnant together. She did her nails. Whatever. I can't watch that content right now because
she threw that in there like she said she did her nails because she wanted to feel feminine. What the fuck?
To find the beauty in life.
Yeah.
I mean, like today I decided that I've been looking like I feel all week. I'm gonna do something with myself today. I redid my nails, just trying to make myself feel good and just feminine and kind of just, you know, putting a little bit back that I feel like I've lost over the last 10 days. And it's helped a little bit. Myself right now not being able to like watch any like baby content, which I love the little baby content.
Damn baby. So you shouldn't have to see how they done grown.
Can't watch that content. And I felt guilty at first, like, damn, should I, like, this is like a weird feeling, like, to kind of not even, but kind of just like, damn, that was me.
That's what you said.
So I'm gonna just allow myself.
Jasmine said that she got pregnant, that you was like her because you being pregnant instead of her. So you know, you like to be content already that you can go look at. He was trying to trap a young man. He said, somebody flagging me, y'all. I think you tried to trap him. He ain't going. What's up? Coming in here deep. Okay. Sure. Let me just, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna let you stop for just a hot second, okay? And I'm getting flagged over here. Okay, so let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's okay, Moonlight. I'm gonna see what they got to say here in just a second before I snipe their asses, okay? But anyways, they come and rolling. They rolling in deep. And I'm rolling in deep with my sniping trigger figure, okay?
I think that's a normal, natural feeling. So I'm going to just allow myself to feel like that, not put myself in positions to be uncomfortable or feel bad, and allow myself to just feel how I'm feeling right now in this moment, and just realize that it's okay. You know, it's okay to not be able to babies right now. I just can't handle it right now. You know, I just anybody rep see that right now, and that's okay. And I know I'll get through that, but right now it's for me. I feel like I'm trying to find the good in each day, and I am trying to not fall, like I said, into a depression or a sadness. My doctor's office is amazing. They reached out and gave me a referral to loss, like a mini therapy package.
Girl, you so
like
nonchalant about this fake ass story.
I'm gonna start doing that in I think about a week or so, and just kind of,
why not now?
You know, just talk through my emotions. I absolutely need.
You do it. So traumatizing. You lying. You a drip lying hell for you. That's all there is to it. The makeup and the hair is the distraction from people. Okay, I know people. Some people be coming here lying. Like this person I never saw. If you the same thing, you must be hearing this over and over again because you're choosing to go back out and come back in or something. I don't know. Maybe it's your YouTube tripping or something. Her saying that they can hear me, so we're gonna keep it going.
I need it. I definitely do need it, so I'm going to take it and utilize the resources that have been given to me, and I hope that it helps overall with my healing, and just continue to pray and hug my babies tight every day. To the babies that I have here, and baby Jay will always be in my heart.
Baby Jay,
I'm going to do something special for him.
How many
things be like a bracelet?
Girl, what the hell happened? Okay,
so that's really how the last 10 days have been for me. I forgot to mention that they did come in at some point in pre-op and ask me like what I wanted done with his remains. Some options were for like
baby Jay,
or further along moms, but the one that they really kind of pushed me to do was like cremation. And
they pushed you
the
to
way
do
she
cremation.
said it was like, you know, they cremate his remains and then they like scatter them on a private property.
Bitch.
And I just don't know if I believe that.
She said, listen, follow me. Why would they give you options of a mother that's farther along if those options does not pertain to you, you fucking dummy? Not only that, why the fuck would they tell you information of your baby and then tell you that they're going to spread that baby's remainings? Stop playing, boy, and go lay down. They're going to spread the remainings of that baby's girl. They're going to spread it out on the back. So they just going to take your baby's cremation. They just going to pour his ashes on private property. And you supposed to be able to come and visit the baby at the private property where you done have this DNC bitch. I don't know who in the fuck or what the fuck is going on here, but I'm flabbergasted, bitch. Like, you gotta be out your motherfucking mind over there. What the fuck? Now
mentioned that they did come in at some point in pre-op and ask me like what I wanted done with his remains. Some options were for like more further along moms, but
hey G,
the one that they really kind of pushed me to do was like cremation. And the way she said it was like, you know, they cremate his remains and then they like scatter them on a private property. And I just don't know. I believe that.
Private property. What fucking part? So you mean to tell me that they cremating babies and they putting the ashes on the private property? So you mean to tell me that there's a lot of spirits floating around there because they done put all of the I'm not even trying to be fucking funny. I'm being dead ass serious because what the fuck is you talking about? This bitch said they gonna take the baby's ashes and put it and spread it on the private property. Where the fuck she done had the crew. I know I gotta find me something to lose all my motherfucking brain cells and become a fucking idiot too. Cause what the fuck, bitch? What? I have never something so fucking stupid. You went to cremating the baby, your baby. So when can they force you to do anything with your loved one that belongs to fucking you? Tell you that they're gonna spread his out on the private property, bitch. You need to be private property on your head. Cause what is we doing? Really? Just know she fucking not telling the truth.
Right now, and that's okay. That's okay. That I feel like I'm trying to find good in each day. I'm trying to fall, like I said, into a depression or a sadness.
Girl, you ain't gonna fall into no depression or none of that because you didn't lose no real baby.
They're pregnant right now, or that I followed because I'm like, oh, we're pregnant together, or whatever. I can't watch that content right there. And I felt guilty at first, like, damn, should I, like, this is like a weird feeling, like, to kind of not even be jealous, but kind of just like, damn, that was supposed to be me. And I think that's natural. So I'm going to and allow myself to just feel how I'm feeling now in this moment.
I see my thing and the shit out of me. Let's go.
I don't want to see. So you can't handle it right now. Even there's right now.
Got a crazy bitch on the loose dick. Like a wild.
It's touchy for me. Trying to find the good in each day, and I'm trying to not, like I said, into it. My doctor's office reached out to a fetal loss counselor. It's like a mini therapy package. You get like 10 sessions, and so I'm gonna start doing that in I think about a week or so, and just kind of, just talk through my emotions. I don't necessarily feel like I absolutely need therapy, but I've been through something very traumatic and I need it. I definitely do need it. So I'm going to take it and utilize the resources that have been given to me. And I hope that it helps overall with my healing, and just continue to pray and hug my babies tight. And just enjoy being a mom to the babies that I have here on earth, and baby Jay will always be in.
What's baby Jay's name?
For him, it's something to remember him by, whether it be like a bracelet or a necklace. So that's really how the last 10 days have been for me. I forgot to mention that they did come
now
in
listen.
and ask me like what I wanted done. Some options are like long. The one that they really kind of put cremation, and the way she said his remains, and then they like scatter them on her private property, and I just don't know if I believe that.
What the fuck?
Like, I just don't know if I believe they actually gonna do that. I just don't know. I just say that to give you like that closure, that peace of mind. But anyway, because then I was thinking afterwards, I should have just asked for, if you're gonna cremate him, I want him.
What? Nah, bitch. You sound so fucking stupid. Why would they tell you how? So not only did they pressure you into doing the damn cremation, right? But they also gonna tell you that they gonna take the remains, they gonna take the ashes, and they gonna spread them where the fuck they want to spread them to. They not gonna give them to you in an urn or nothing. What? Where the fuck you want these ashes to go? They up on themselves. I told you she's a fast talker. If you don't listen, it's gonna go right over your motherfucking head, okay? Shit. That's why. Okay.
If you're gonna cremate him, I want him. But anyway.
I want question.
I cut my bracelets little and put them in a book that like all gave me like all of our stuff.
His ass was okay when you was having you share
everything. Oh, that was emotional thing. And we're not going to be able to find the peace and the happiness. So my doctor today, he called just to check and see how healing was going. He did say that he sent over some samples off to the lab to, I guess, to the pathology report to see if there was a reason for it passing away. I think the most special gift that I get right now because I really want to know. And as a mom, as parents, we
y'all can hear me in the chat. I think I'm back now. It had. I told y'all they flare my shit. That's what they be doing. It's okay though, because coming up tomorrow.
My every time my DNC, it's been a peace of mind. But anyway, because then I was thinking afterwards, I should ask for if you're gonna cremate him, I want him. But I'm making peace with the way everything is right now. Still gonna get a piece of jewelry or something to commemorate him so we can remember him by. I cut my bracelet from the house into a book that for us to keep like all of our way everything. A doctor today, he called just to check and see how my healing was going, and he did say that he was going to he sent over some samples off to the lab just to, I guess, to get a pathology report to see if there was a reason for him passing away. And I think that is the most special gift that I could get right now because I really want to know. And I think as a mom, as parents,
what about his daddy?
We'll drive ourselves crazy trying to
figure
out the reason why. So if there is a reason,
and it's supposed to be his first baby,
he passed away, or something that caused him to pass away, we should know in a few days.
And you gonna drag this shit the fuck out? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Miscarriage and my DNC.
Your story time, your story live.
It's been crazy, but I'm looking forward to the future and getting some closure with the situation and feeling better. So I'm doing well. I'm healing well. I'm mentally
That's
doing
what she said, a pathology
so thank
report.
you to everybody who has checked on me, reached out, prayed for me and my family. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this vlog, you already know you're the real MVP.
Girl, you going about your business now because you full of shit, man, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it by a long shot. But let's see what you said since you off of live, because you must have thought that I was going to stop mine because you became. I don't give a fuck who live. I don't determine whether I come live because somebody else is live. If I want to hit my motherfucking live button, bitch, I'm gonna just hit that motherfucker. And if I'm in here with 5 people to 50, bitch, then hey, I guess I'm in here to 5 to 50, bitch, or 5 to 15 to 50, bitch. I guess I'm still gonna keep going. Girl, she came on here with this wig, honey. She got her wrap around this wig, Lord. She must have thought I was gonna get off. Girl, fuck you. I ain't finna get off my shit because you live. You can kiss my ass, bitch. I go live when I want to. Don't nobody determine when I hit my motherfucking live button. I don't give a fuck where everybody else is at, bitch. They gonna come when they get ready. And if they don't come, they gonna hit the replay. Okay, the replay button snaps. It smacks over here. Okay, all right. Just like her wig. You see her wig? Look at her. She mad. Only Chrissy, she's a queen. If you rocking with her, if you rolling with her. Look at that old ass song. That's a grandma song. What the hell? Don't play the intro no freaking more. That's for an older lady. It's like for an old woman. Okay? Just like that wig you got on your head. She's like, oh my God, let me see if the lighting is right. Girl, stop bleaching your skin. You so bright, my phone is bright. I can't even focus. What kind of shit is going on? Girl, are you gonna talk? Because we ain't finna sit here. Would you hit the likey like? No, ma'am. We ain't hitting the like over here. Okay. I ain't finna hear that small talk. No, nope. Girl. And just like, I don't know, just makes me feel. Girl, stop putting all this shit on your head like you're an old ass woman. Yeah, exactly. What was the procedure like? Girl, you ain't talking about shit over here. What the fuck? You just came live to talk about nothing? Very tiny little things. And they were both in there together. I don't know, because she want to be, girl, she want to be light and bright, honey. Look at all that light ass makeup on that girl's face. What's wrong with her? Come on, focus, motherfucker. Focus. Hold on. Why we so bright, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Look at that bright ass makeup.
That's what I noticed. So that's what I remembered. So when I put in my video that
girl, you ain't that bright. What's wrong with you?
I didn't notice it moving. Like in one of the ultrasounds, he had switched positions.
Hold on, I thought you said he didn't move. Girl, I thought he wasn't moving, girl. You be lying. Do he move or not? Did he move or not? Was he moving or no?
That's just not what I noticed. But also they can get long.
She out here lying again. She talking about look at her, she lying, she looking off to the side. She looking off to the side, y'all. So she lying, watching.
Big, like 20-week ultrasound where you are in there for an hour and you're just looking at the baby. Like I didn't have any long ultrasounds like that. And then there was somebody else who was like, how many ultrasounds did you get? That doesn't matter. But my doctor's office, and I guess everybody's different.
No, you lying.
But I had, like, every time I went in, I got her, like, they looked at the baby. But these are my doctors. These are not ultrasound techs that are trained in ultrasound technology. These are, like, my doctor, like, I just want to see a heartbeat. And, or I just want to see, I'm just checking the length. Like, they don't know. They're not trained ultrasound techs. Like this is not me going to the hospital, the main hospital, and going to the ultrasound department and getting a full-fledged ultrasound. This is me going into my doctor's office and then being like, hey, let's go to this room. We're just gonna look for heartbeat and check measurements. We're just gonna do that. Like that's all they did for me. They didn't do any in-depth ultrasound. So when I say I had an ultrasound, I don't mean I went in to have multiple ultrasounds. I mean, these are doctor's appointments. And I just happen to, my doctors, that's what they do. I don't know if they do that everywhere, okay?
You lying bitch, you. Oh, you gonna go to hell. Oh, you lying
heifer. I'm grateful for that because had they not done that, I probably would still to this day be walking around and not know that my baby had passed. So I'm glad somebody did something. Like, I'm glad.
Let me stop you right there, motherfucker. So you said that they're not licensed to, they just checking for a heartbeat, right? So, and they not skilled in all of that in ultrasounds, right? So why the fuck did they have you come back to confirm it? Why did they have you come back to confirm that the fetus was actually gone? And who the fuck does that in the first place? I'm just trying to figure this out. Why not keep you overnight to see if we need to run some tests and things like that nature? That's usually what the fuck they do when they don't detect the motherfucking heartbeat. They don't send the mother home. They send the motherfucking mother to labor and delivery, bitch. So we can run some tests to see what the fuck is going on. They're not gonna send a baby, send your ass home with a baby in your stomach, and they can't detect the motherfucking heartbeat. And then you gonna sit there and say that they not. So you mean tell me that they not educated in them? So then that means that they wouldn't even know how to detect the fucking heartbeat. Then, if that's the case, If they don't know what the fuck they're doing, then how is it that they know if they're detecting a heartbeat or not? This wig done made this girl lose her mind. She need to ease on down the road, honey, to the wigs, because she done lost her motherfucking mind. But that mind is gone. And y'all just see how she just all like nonchalant in her body movements and how she just like, I don't know how it is like everywhere else, bitch. You would have been high risk at some point since you were having these issues and these problems, but nobody ever put you there. So, you know what, Chrissy? You should be a motherfucker, and you just should be ashamed of yourself. You just should be, you just should be. But let's listen to this bullshit that you over there talking, because you don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, so I'm glad somebody did something. Like, I'm glad. So,
but anyway, you came on here to lie.
Thank you.
Look at her.
Me too. I can feel mine.
That's that I know I'm lying face.
Flutters. Thank you. Flutters. That's what it is. I felt them on my kids.
Flutters. You done had so many babies. You don't know what the fuck flutters are?
Sick at first. Oh, no.
I know you lying.
Yeah, it was just weird to me. I feel like, honestly, you guys, I honestly do feel like in my heart, like I knew something was wrong.
You sound so fucking stupid, but you didn't have no symptoms though, so stop lying.
I knew something was wrong. And so, although when it was confirmed that something was wrong, I still felt like it was weird, like it was a weird feeling for me. Like, this can't be right, because I think I didn't want to believe it. I think my subconscious mind knew.
Girl.
Also, let me tell y'all something. Like, I had was telling my friend earlier that my brain, and y'all let me know, those of you who have had miscarriages, y'all let me know how normal this is, or if this
Girl, this ain't your first one. This is the first one that you might have. No, this ain't your first one. You said you had one with Rod.
Knows what's going on, right? Knew before I knew, was giving me intuition, like something wasn't right. And even now that the baby's gone and everything's cleared out of my body,
girl,
even now, I feel like.
Are you mean today? Y'all just be taking people's personalities and running with it. I don't like it. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
My present mind is still trying to catch up with what my subconscious mind been know. Does that make sense?
All that smacking the lips and the tongue. What the fuck? You too old for that.
If I wanted to go have a glass of wine,
go get you some water if your mouth is dry.
And I know that I can do that, but my mind is still in baby mode. So
bitch, it was never no baby in you. I don't give a fuck what you say, and I'm done with you. I am done with you in that wig on your head. I'm done with y'all.
Didn't see the baby until you're 20 weeks ultrasound. To be honest, every pregnancy after.
Oh, you better be glad I'm gonna keep on going. You have some.
But not because of the baby.
Lord, I can't wait till you feel so I get off of here, honey, because you just done pissed me off.
Does that make sense? Like, even now, like, if I wanted to go have a glass of wine, I could definitely do that. And I know that I can do that. But my mind is still in baby mode. So I'm like, it feels wrong. Oh, hold on, y'all. What is it?
What is it? Girl, hurry up, because I'm about through with you in this. I'm about done.
No, skaters ask me for age person. Like, you know, maybe sister girl.
But
yeah, so it's like, my mind is not caught up with what my body knows what's going on.
Yeah, because your mind is telling you to stop lying.
My present mind isn't quite there yet, and I think that's why I can't. In my video, I said I can't consume like any pregnancy-related, new baby-related content right now, because I feel like my subconscious mind and my present mind are fighting. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, wait, no, we're pregnant, we're not pregnant.
And my subconscious and conscious mind is wondering where the fuck and why the fuck you got that wig on your head.
That I've never felt in my entire fucking life. It makes you kind of feel crazy.
And those glasses too in that wrap. Why?
Like, grief is not really
too old. You too young for that. All of that shit on your head. Mine was at 13 years old. You look like you about 45 years old.
That's good to know. It was
about 50.
In my doctor's office where they would check up on the baby. Yeah. I was so excited to have twin pregnant for pretty long.
No, you need to talk. Stop reading them comments and say what you need to say so I fast forward you.
Almost every visit. I love doctors like that. I don't get me wrong, you guys. I have had doctors that you didn't listen to the heartbeat until like second trimester.
Okay, how many weeks were you there? That's all we need to know.
Until your 20-week ultrasound. To be honest, every pregnancy after
Look at the camera and stop
this pregnancy
lying.
was considered high risk, but not because of the baby, but because I've had 9 children, and I just have a high risk for issues.
She wasn't high risk because of the baby. She was high risk because she didn't have so many children. And she has a whole lot of health problems. Would you like to elaborate on these health problems that you have? And does it have anything to do with the coughing that you be having going on every other day, month, week, hour, millisecond? Inquiring minds would like to know, because that cough is really fucking bad and I'm tired of hearing it. And at this point, I believe that you might be contagious. No, allegedly, because you're always coughing, and I can prove it. There's no allege. It is very much a lot of footage that shows you coughing a lot. So I'm just saying, you might want to get yourself thoroughly checked out, because something just ain't right. And I don't think something in your brain ain't right either, because what the fuck is you talking about? Okay. All right. For somebody that just lost a baby, you sure is acting, people grieve differently. Yeah, but this shit right here ain't no grieving. This is a bunch of demonic sick shit. Okay? Just look at her. Now, how you in your early 30s looking like this? What is wrong with you, ma'am? Huh? Who told you that was okay? Who said it was all right for you to come on here looking like that, and you just thought that you just come on here looking sophisticated, huh? And then people gonna believe what you say? Girl, that makeup show is bright, honey, and then that light on it just makes it even worse. It just shows that you just came in on and just need to match your foundation, because that one is not matching. It's total opposite. It doesn't go with your skin tone. It's okay to be the color that God blessed you to be. You don't have to be light to be right. Okay? Okay. Because you look a damn fool.
And I just have a high risk for issues.
Shit.
And I'm getting older. And like hemorrhaging. Like that was like one of the main things that they worry about when you have kids, is that you can hemorrhage or have issues or whatever. So right off the bat, this was a high-risk pregnancy. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I really don't think so. Because like I said, I had Blaze with the same hospital, with the same care provider, and he did the same thing with Blaze as far as I can remember. Like I remember him checking on Blaze often. And then when I had to do like my official like 20-week ultrasound or like any like official ultrasounds, I had to go to the hospital, to the ultrasound department, and have those done. But if he was just checking his weight or his growth or his heartbeat, he did it in the office. So love you too. Thank you. Sounds like you're still reading. I mean, you guys happened not even a week ago. And so I'm definitely, it's been less than a week since my DSC, and it's been just now a week since since I found out he passed and everything happened. So it's still very early.
You
so
just lie like a motherfucker. So it's been a week since the DNC, and then you said it's been a week since he's done passed away. She had to backtrack what she was saying, because she fucked up. Because she did say that. She said it's been a week since the DNC, and then it's been a week since he's passed away.
That's just what I'm going.
Girl, you better.
I'm going through that fight with myself. Like, damn, I'm not.
Girl.
Ultrasound, like any like official ultrasounds, I had to go to the hospital, to the ultrasound department, and have those done. But if he was just checking his weight or his his growth,
to her. I'm gonna let it
heartbeat,
this
he
to this
did it in the
bullshit.
office. So love you too. Thank you.
That's a sign of I'm lying.
I am.
I'm ready
I mean,
to get the fuck off of
here.
here.
And so I'm definitely, it's been less than a week since my DNC, and it's been just now a week since since I found out he passed and everything happened. So it's still very early. So I'm not expecting to feel 100% normal or anything, but that's just what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going through that fight with myself. Like, damn,
you're a liar,
not pregnant
dude.
Anymore. And then
Shame on
knowing
you.
I'm not pregnant anymore, but still
you was never pregnant. I don't believe.
Feeling kind of pregnant sometimes.
You was pregnant. It wasn't his baby. It was somebody else's baby, and you went and got an abortion.
I'm just giving myself time. I know the time heals all wounds, and I'm giving myself time.
Because you ain't dealing with no long. This is relationship.
My subconscious mind always knew, yeah. And that's true. Like most of us, our subconscious mind knows first. And so, yeah, I think I kind of knew. I kind of knew something was wrong. I think that's,
But
especially
then why you
after
didn't
this
express
body
that to
and
your
stuff, I
doctor,
kind
you
of felt like,
dummy?
okay,
You could have prevented
yeah,
that from
something's not
happening
right
then
here.
if you
I was
felt
trying to
something was
find
wrong.
an
That
answer
sounds stupid
for
as
why
shit.
that was happening, and then ended up finding out, you know, why it happened. But
Why
I
did
was
it
just
happen?
like determined to find out what it was. Like, this has got to be, it's gonna be UTI, right? It's gonna be this right. It's gonna be that right. So that's what
Man,
I
you know what? At this point, Chrissy, I don't know if I want to hear anything the fuck you have to say, but hold on, let me see if I do. Let me see if I do before I get you up out of here.
Thank you, Kim. I ones that I really like, you know, my black and white ones. I like those ones.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about them ugly ass glasses you got on your face.
So I talked about that. I talked about the ultrasound thing. I think that's it.
Oh, okay. I think
about this podcast the other day. I think it's something.
Yeah. You need a podcast that wig off your head fast. All right.
And so if you guys see me negative comments, you guys can delete those as well. Like, I don't have time.
You don't have time to people tell you that your ass is lying. I know.
The validity of the situation. I do not have time for people trying to fact check me, date check me. I had this chick in on my comments on my community tab try to tell me that I was lying about. I think there were a couple of people who were saying I was lying about my hospital bins because it's I can't remember which post it was. One of them posts they were saying I spelled dilation wrong. And I'm like, bitch, that's not the name of the procedure. Okay, I don't even know how to say that shit, and I don't have a reason to sit up here and lie about this shit. I swear to God, I do not have a reason to lie about this shit.
Cause she lying, Fambino.
Honestly, this wouldn't take me way too far. But yeah, but you guys, other than that, just keep it positive. And you know, I love you guys. I'm gonna try to keep it light from here on out. That's why I wanted to do my sit down story time video, and so that from here on out we can try to keep it light. You know, I wanted to share what happened, but now I want to kind of refocus back on my daily content. And
yeah, because you don't want to talk about it no more because you were lying. And you lied to that boy and everybody around you. Fucking liar. What's up, Anonymous?
And just rested. I have just been resting, and so
I don't. You know what? At this point, I don't give a shit because you're full of shit. Okay. But before I get off of here, I want to go to that video where I got this thumbnail from, and then I'm gonna get the fuck off of here because I got the Bam Gate presentation that's coming up for your ass tomorrow. People want to know who Bam was. I'm gonna go through who Bam was and some more shit that I got. My little presentation. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and go to this video because I've made plenty of thumbnails with your stomach poking out or whatever, whatnot. And you know, you done did this on more than one occasion. And you said that no, you know, sometimes your stomach does look like you're pregnant. That's what you said. Hold on. Let me go to that part because we ain't finna do the small talking with you, honey. We gonna go when your ass is sitting up there talking about what you said. All right, let me see something. Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find that timestamp while I'm looking at her. It should be coming up here in just a second. There she goes.
If I would have not been as hard on him as he claims I was, then I wouldn't have ran him off or something like that. And then Onyx would have had a father at least. I may not have been happy. I may not have had anything that I wanted in a relationship. I may have been miserable, but at least my kid would have a father. And so sometimes I'm a little hard on myself because of that. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. And I thank God that I'm here and I went through what I went through because, I'm going to frolic. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to date, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to settle for less next time.
How many times have you heard that?
I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like that doesn't weigh on me or like it's not been weighing on me lately. And there's nothing I could do about it. I feel like, I've weighed my options here and I'm like,
Anyways, don't nobody care.
I mean, the situation.
I don't.
I can't.
Hold on. So I thought the little part was coming up, honey. I refuse to listen to your lies, honey. You done told too many of your lies tonight. Then you came live to try to deflect and lie again. Shame on you. Girl, don't nobody care about you going live. You can go live every shit. Whatever you want to do, ma'am.
We're talking about, but yeah, not lately. But I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, here she go. There it was.
Working out lately. And
I found it. It's right there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been working out lately. And I haven't been doing like all of the things. Like I had a really big seafood bowl.
Let's just stop it right there.
People are saying that I'm pregnant or I look pregnant or something like that. You know, I do have a mom body.
Now look at
I've
this.
had 9 children. Okay, look, you guys, I do have a stomach. All right, I probably do look a little pregnant.
So was you faking like you was pregnant, Chrissy?
I haven't been working out lately. And
So y'all see my thumbnail? Y'all see how her stomach seemed like it was round and she was pregnant? So how we know she ain't faking and she had a fake baby bump? You know what I'm saying? That she got off of Amazon. We never seen her lift her stomach up to show us her baby bump, but she has plenty of times with those other kids that she had. All of those other kids that she had that baby out, that baby bump out. She let us see it. But with this baby, we never seen no baby bump. We never seen her actual pregnant stomach, right? We just seen that she supposedly was forming a baby, right? So she could have had a fake belly on, standing there, or she could have just been standing there as if like she was pregnant, like she is on that damn thumbnail that I posted on this damn live. And I just showed you the video where I got it from when she said that she can look pregnant and not be pregnant. So there you go. Okay, here it is right here if you want to see it. If you think I'm playing, let me turn this sideways. Here it is right here. That's the thumbnail. That's her thumbnail. Y'all see her? Now let me turn it the other way so y'all can see it all the way. She's not pregnant, but she looks pregnant, don't she? So, she could have been, playing little games, little mind games or whatever. Yeah. But anyways, y'all. I don't believe her. I ain't going. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, you can get on here a lot of other people, but ma'am, I'm not with this lying stuff you got going on. And I done got tired. My kids is in their sleep, so honey, it's been a long day. I'm gonna be doing work with my kids tomorrow because tomorrow is virtual learning. So I'm gonna see to it that the work that was sent home for them is done. Tristan got an appointment coming up for his eyes to be checked on Thursday, y'all. So I got a lot of stuff I got to do this week, but I'm getting sleepy. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Plus my laptop is about to go dead. So I'll get with y'all tomorrow. We're going to do the BAM gate, okay? The BAM gate. Let me see if y'all remember the BAM gate, because I sure do. And I got some clips in the chamber, honey, that I need to let out. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. Don't be letting people master manipulate y'all and lie to y'all and deceive y'all with bullshit, because people get on here and lie every day about stupid shit for clicks and views. It's really sad what people will do for clicks and views, but I'm not one of them. I'm not trying to get into it with nobody for no clicks and views. I think that shit is very beneath me and it's very childish and stupid, whatever the case may be. All I want to do is get on here and do my commentary. If you rock with me, you rock with me. If you think you're going to roll on me, keep on rolling, or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, you can't believe everything that you see because people like to lie too damn much. But you want to hope that people don't want to tell the truth, but these days people are full of lies and being deceitful is what they like to be for clicks and views. So just pray for her, because evidently something ain't right in her mind for her to be doing this shit. But that's just my opinion. If you feel like she's not lying or whatever, and you feel like, what she's saying is true, then whatever. I mean, that's your opinion. But me, myself personally, I'm not for it. Tomorrow when I come live, I will drop the link or whatever. I don't feel like dropping a link tonight. Y'all, I'm tired of shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I done already missed a few phone calls as it is too. So I love y'all.